6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Everybody's readied up. Here we go. It's game time. I'm ConX5. This is 2K4 CTF. We're going to play a little bit of Capture the Flag pickup games here. First map's going to be Grendelkeep. And I expect to see some quick grabs right here as we see orange already going straight out of blue, heading towards their flag side. He's got Xios behind him though, and he's got a little bit of cover. You can expect blue to probably cut him off as his own shot because he's coming around the corner here. However, red D's pushing up to take out the blue support coming up, so he's going to go down on his stand. Red's going to get the pickup though. Still going to be in their base. Looks like they're all covering though. They have amp back there. HV picked that up, so it looks like they may be concentrating on securing their base. And there you go. See, Bbanks able to get that return. Blue is all over their base, so they're going to get that flag out. Carry goes down. HV with the pickup. Staw still has the flag. Still has the red flag. You see Bob able to get that return. Staw doing a little Mario jumping up there. He had almost the entire red team behind him. However, wasn't able to go anywhere with that. Lavak with the cherry pick here. He's going to go straight out shock. He's got two people all over him. Nowhere to go there. Orange going to head out the same direction on his side. Three blue are behind him, but he's not going to have any cover to get past any of them. So after all that, we're back to 0-0. And the 100 armor right here should be spawning any second. Looks like both teams have a pretty good beat on it, and they're both going to be running up to contest it. Blue dominating that. Staw's going to get away with that, as we saw the blue flag grabbed and return real quick. Let's see if we can get a view of some of the defense going on here. Looks like blue, you're going to have Lavak and Xios. More than likely, they're going to be playing on an island. That is to say, none of their offensive teammates are going to be helping fall back into the flag room very often. They might try to cut off a flag here or there. See a fight over a blue amp there. It looks like Xios got it, but goes down instantly. 3 red completely attacking. So it looks like what they're doing, red's going to be running 3 fully aggressive offense as well, not really keeping anyone in mid. And that may be needed to overcome this defense of Lavak and Xios. That said, that is going to leave red's defenders on an island themselves. And so we'll see if their D can hold down things without much help. Blimpo getting the pickup right there, heading across 100 armor. Looked like it was picked up by blue. They've got 4 there though. And red didn't have enough people pushed up there to really push that one across. For red's D, it looks like we've got Bbanks and HV. So another combination. Each team basically has one person who I believe was more of a natural deathmatch player, and then an experienced CTF player. And both teams going to see both of their defenders try to defend or try to hold the flag down as a duo alone without much help from their offense, because both of them seem to be running 3 fully aggressive offenses here. So we should see a lot of flag grabs. Perhaps high scoring, although almost just over 3 minutes into it. No caps yet, although a lot of that has to do with the fact that both flags have been moving. So we're seeing Stalled getting locked down by that link gun. He's going to have to back up, hopefully get some cover. He's going to go high mid. Actually, he gets body block looked like by a teammate, so he's going to try to go back out flak. No pickup there, or Josh gets the pickup, but he gets taken out. This is going to be Danny, a.k.a. Pulse, a.k.a. Suarez, whatever name he decides to go with this week. He's going out quickly, though. Blue flag's going to be moving. Blimpo's got an amp cover. He's not getting many kills, but he is distracting the defense, and that may be enough. Is Orange able to get a double kill there? They're going to get out. Is going to get any cover coming up from his from enemy flak, though? Yes, he is. So they're going to be able to get it to that flag. Actually, they get killed off of it. Lavak getting the return there. Bob with the pickup in the red's front area. He's going to drop back down. He's going to be spamming behind him. However, you can expect a cutoff. Xios, blue defense, pushing up to try to guard this flag carrier all the way home. They're going to allow their flag to be moved a little bit. They're going to sort of concede that grab, and it will let them get the flag back in base. You see Failsauce coming in. He's going to need some cover, though. Everybody dropped off of him, so now he's getting link gun down. He's going to go down shortly if no one comes up and gets a kill here. So he's able to shield gun the defense to buy himself some time and allow Bob to get up here and get this pickup. However, they still need to take out Bbanks. Bbanks on a killing spree now. He's just able to run around and 1v1 everyone. They need to take him out. Their flag's not returned yet, though, so they're still scrambling to get their sort of standoff situation going. It looks like they've got it stabilized a little bit, and they're going to be able to 3-on-1 everyone who comes into the base now, unless red sort of times their return attempts a little better. Stahl able to take that amp. Looks like he's probably going to keep it on cover. Let's go check on the red flag carrier. He's running around in the front of their base, drops down on the 50, takes a hit though. He's going to piston. That would have killed him instantly, so a good move by him changing that idea. Blimpo with the pickup, but he needs some more cover here. There's Danny coming up, gets 1 kill. I believe his base is still a little dirty. There was at least 1 blue left in there, unless they took him out off screen. I don't know what the timing of the red amp was. We saw blue grab it and keep it on D, or their offensive players keeping it on protection rather to guard the flag carrier. We see red now. Blimpo's going to drop that, probably suicide, get back to 100 health real quick. Oh, meanwhile, nice return by HV, and that's all it took. So both teams doing a good job of keeping their flags safe, but HV able to sneak in there, get a couple kills, and jump right on that flag. Let's go put a little bit of camera on HV. So you see Stahl going to go. He's going to try to switch up from the D, but they do a good job. Looks like Red's kind of splitting up the duties of left and right side here. HV pushing all the way up to mid. He knows both the enemy's flag runners were down because they just took him out. So not a bad move, trying to sneak up there and cheat a little bit to see if he could get a little cover for his flag carrier. You see a double kill, almost a multi-kill coming in. Did a lot of damage, but it looked like he may have had some armor. Let's go take a look at the scoreboard. A little over the quarter of the way through this map. Scores themselves seem more or less even. Of course, Red, the only one able to push across that flag standoff cap. See a nice midair trans and then shock combination by HV. Now he's spamming the flag. Let's go take a look at blue defense, see what they're up to. Bbanks pushing way up, trying to guard his flag carrier. Looks like Red may have dropped a lot back, and so you see blue defense. Actually, Red was probably waiting on that 100 armor as well, so they figured they can cut off flag carrier and grab that 100 armor at the same time. It's exactly what happened. Bbanks now going down, going to come back. He knows he's going to have the 2 or 3 Red jumping in any second, so he's going to compress the D, or their D is going to compress back into their own base. Try to get this under control. Orange, you hear him pistoning across mid. Don't know if he went high or low. See if we can get a camera on that flag. Danny with the pickup now, really just kind of getting sandwiched there. Looks like he had stayed low. Sounds like Amp just got grabbed. There you go. You see Bbanks with Amp for Red. He's going to defend with it a little bit. He's going to be able to insta-give people with that lightning gun for the most part. Unless someone comes in with armor, they're going to go down in one shot to that. See 3 Red in their own base. Surprised they're not pushing up with that amp, given that they had the flag, but maybe they weren't moving it very far. And that amp's down, or that amp's over. So switching back to just sort of your regularly scheduled spamming. And Red doing a good job. Blue is basically dropping in people, sort of one at a time. They're having trouble, from what I'm seeing, organizing and having 3 people. Basically try to overwhelm the defense. They're sort of running in 1 or 2 at a time, which is allowing blue to just out-frag them. A lot of times your defensive players are going to be just better aimers and just flat out better with using the weapons to kill you. And whenever you have even numbers with that, typically the advantage is going to go to the defense, especially on a map like this, where you can't really win a war of attrition because the defense can simply suicide and respawn and get guns very quickly. It's probably what we're seeing by both sides here, though. Given that we've seen such a low-scoring game. Flag's been moving a lot. Actually, Red's been doing a good job of getting 3 people in at once, but Blue's just been able to cut them off effectively. So what you may see is that Red may need to push one of their defenders up a little more. Either Bbanks, who I believe, does he have amp again? Yes, he does. So Red may need to just start pushing their defense up a little bit further once their flag carrier gets in the mid. As you see Bbanks there, able to take out 2 offensive players, including the amp, which allows HV to finish off the job. There you see their defense pushing up to try to cover that flag to base. Their flag carrier only has 1 health, probably going to go down soon. He goes down. Nice pickup by Danny. He's going to take the lift and probably drop right back down. But blue is all over red base. Going to need some help. Doesn't get it. Xios able to pop right up to him, flag primary, and then land right on that flag. So both flags are back in base. Failsauce not going to go anywhere with that one. Nice falling predictive combo by Lavak there. It's a more difficult shot than he made it look. However, he does get a lucky spawn there after going down. Able to cut off the flag carrier instantly simply by spawning on top of the shock rifle. That's the risk you take though whenever you take that shock route. As you know exactly where the defense is defense can spawn. You know that they can get lucky and all of a sudden they're right in front of you with a shock rifle. No return there. Is Bob able to bounce him around with those rockets and get this pickup? Can't really count on much of a cutoff there as he does take Swinna. He's going to be back in his base. If this comes back, it'll be a cap. It's not, though. So blue now needs to guard this flag, given how rarely they've gotten back to their own base. They need to look at this as a chance to tie this game up. Probably their best chance they're going to get because they're all the way back. They're good. They're set up for a standoff. I don't know what the timing on power-ups is, and whoever gets the next amp, especially the amp in blue base, may be the determining factor here. As you see, red flag going down, or blue flag going down a lot, but the red's able to get these pickups. Blue under a lot of pressure, but red's coming in one at a time. He goes down, but an easy pickup. There you see two red. Oh wow, HV with a combo landing on the flag, able to get that return in one motion. That allows red to go up by 2 with 8.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time left, but given the way that red's defense has been playing, you got to think blue's going to have to start thinking about pushing one of their D up a little further, at least once they grab the flag and get it moving, because it looks like red's also been just effective at cutting off their flag carriers. And there, it looks like red defense lost Failsauce. He maybe done a little bit doubling back, so he was able to sneak his way across mid. He's got some armor. He's jumping back in his base. He's in good position if they can get this return. He's going to get a little bit of pressure coming in from orange. He's got 3 on him now. He's going to back up. That should mean that there's only 1 guarding the red flag carrier, though. So blue needs to get this return as quickly as possible if they want a chance to get back in this game. Blue doing a really good job of coordinating, staying together, and staying close to their flag carrier to get this pickup. Actually, right as I say that, they jump away from him. He gets triple teamed instantly. So red now with 3 people on return, they're really committing to this return, which is kind of surprising given the fact that they don't really need to win this flag standoff. Blue flag going down, getting picked back up. Going to see the flag pass right there, so we can get it to someone with more health. Only 1 cover on the flag carrier. Failsauce is running around trying to cover himself right now. Only orange attacking him now, though. There you see Bob coming in. They may have dropped another person on return. 2 go down, 3rd able to pick it up. Staw going down. They're going to lose that flag. Looks like they may have dropped another person into red base to try to get that return. Weren't able to do it, but they were able to get the flag moving in the meantime. So Xios now yelling for someone to go and return instead of him because he's one of their defenders. He's going to get into his own base, but he doesn't seem to know that his base is completely dominated by red right now, so he runs right into the enemy team. No one able to get that pickup. Somebody picked up the amp, though. We'll see if that plays a role. Blinko's pistoning out. I think blue's going to have time to cut him off. There you see Xios and Lavak. Both defenders were already on the other side of him. Looks like red amp is up. Bbanks able to get that. If he can stay alive here, he can use that to hold down his flag for another minute or so. And that's just one more chunk of time off the clock, although he does go down there. Failsauce 10 health now, coming back towards his shock. Not going to make it. They don't get the pickup. So Blimpo able to piston right back into his own base. Blue actually was in position there, but just not able to transfer that flag and get that pickup. So 3-0 now. Down to about 5 minutes to go. And this one's looking less and less likely for blue. They are moving the flag back a lot more now, though. They're getting it into their base. They're ready to go in their front door. If they can get this base cleaned out, there should be another cap. And there it is, this time for blue. So they're still in this game. I mean, that 2 caps in 5 minutes is very doable on Grendel. But they do need to ride this momentum a little bit. Red looks like they're all over mid. They've actually pushed up one of their defenders. Bbanks is up trying to guard this 100. So this is the time when blue needs to be able to get this flag out, is whenever red has pushed up their defense and has them out of position. At the very least, you need to be able to get to mid to fight them there. That's exactly what they've done, but Bbanks able to push through and get that kill.
Five-minute warning.
Let's go ahead and follow this, well, the blue flag carrier. He's trying to be a little sneaky here. I mean, it's done the job. The red defense has absolutely no idea where he is. However, you know they're waiting for him in mid, so he really needs to get some coordinated cover right here, or he's just going to be running around and eventually going to get triple teamed. You do see that there's cover coming in. He's going to get into his own shock. His flag might be coming back. We've seen either a drop or a pass right there, so he's getting in position to jump right on the stand. If his team gets this return, nope, can't quite get it. He's going to be on the stand. HV taking one down with Link, taking the other one down, but Stahl with a clutch little rocket right there, able to save that return. That might have been the dagger for red if they were able to get that return right there. It's almost do or die time. It's not quite make or break it, but blue really needs to hold this flag here, because if they can pull within one, it'll give them plenty of time to run a regular sort of normal offense. Not able to do it though. So blue just being really solid winning these standoffs, or excuse me, red being really solid winning these standoffs. It's been the difference so far, as both teams have been getting the flags across the map, and that's kind of what you expect. Whenever both teams leave two sort of alone on defense and they commit to a full offense without much dropping back, you know both teams are gonna get the flags across. It's really gonna be a matter of who can get their returns and win the standoffs, and in this case it's just been red. See Blimpo pistoning across the map, gonna get returned however. 100 armor comes up, easy pickup for Stahl. See if he decides to grab the flag with that 100 armor. He's actually got 150 armor. And he's going to find that the red flag is gone. It looks like his flag carrier went shock. He's going to just try to get some cover in. Maybe sneak up top and get a pickup when his flag carrier goes down. So you can count on red. There's Bbanks with the... Wow, Bbanks amped Blimpo, and pretty much the entire red team just waiting to ambush right there. Orange running the flag back to his flak. He's going to piston back towards his base. He's not going to be able to outrun blue. They're going to be able to get a grab here. But he is going to get back to his own base. In fact, he runs into the flag carrier. Just sort of some self-preservation flat coming out. Able to get one kill. He's going to get back into his base on his stand. Blue able to pull it away, but he's going to go down instantly. There's the 5th cap. And if we were playing an OGL, you'd be capped out. And at this point, with 2.5 minutes left, it's pretty much going to do it anyway. I think that was only the 2nd cap of the game that wasn't on the flag standoff, though. So not a lot of sneakiness, not a lot of solo speed runs or anything crazy like that. Really just a lot of coordinated attacks and a lot of flag standoffs coming down to which team's defenders can get the return first. Whose amp is this? It's going to be red amp coming up. Let's see if we can watch whoever grabs that. Well, they did it invisibly. There's HV with it. So he's going to be able to hold down his flag for pretty much until the final minute of the game with that amp. He won't need it. Just did a 200% damage with his amp telefrag. Link coming in. That's going to lock the enemy down and do plenty of damage. Does go down though. So let's go ahead and take a look at these stats since we've got some time here. Didn't see a lot of double damages being taken by offense. Didn't see a lot of them being taken by the opposite teams. You're going to see a lot of defenders with 3, 4, 5 double damages apiece, and Bbanks, Xios, 5 and 3 there. Levac with 1. Got a handful of 100 armors for red. Looks like blue actually did a pretty good job of contesting those, although I think red had a slight advantage, but I wouldn't say that would be the story of this game. But given how many flag standoffs we saw, really I think that's what you're gonna look at. So Xios with 9 headshots, so some impressive numbers there, despite the loss. It's really hard to hold this flag down whenever you leave 2 defenders alone. Like I was saying, whenever you're not even dropping someone back to cut off, you're pretty much just hoping that you're basically hoping to win these standoffs and get those returns quickly. And for whatever reason, it looked like both teams were pretty experienced. They're pretty solid in their standoff execution. I mean, you had your flag carriers. They weren't running off by themselves. They weren't getting left by themselves very often. But it looked like blue just couldn't get it in a timely fashion. Red wasn't able to get it on the first couple tries most of the time, but they were able to get it just faster than Blue did.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So there you go. That's map 1 of Pug 1 tonight. Red able to win 6-1. It wasn't exactly. It was closer than the scores. I think one of those caps came in garbage time. I want to say 2 or 3 of them came during flag standoffs. That could have gone either way, just depending on who got that return first. We'll see what map they choose next, but otherwise, I believe we'll see at least one more map here.